You might be surprised to learn that long-term love is more than just luck. It's not some magical bond that only happens to the chosen few. It's a journey. A real, raw, evolving journey that demands growth, compromise, and constant effort. And if you've ever wondered whether love can really last a lifetime, if those couples who still hold hands after 30 years have something you don't, you're not alone. The truth is, long-term love does exist, but not the way most people imagine it. It's not about finding the perfect person, it's about becoming the right person. It's not about avoiding challenges, it's about learning how to face them together, side by side. This isn't a fairy tale. This is real life. And what you're about to hear might change the way you see love forever. Let's start with what no one tells you about long-term relationships. They will test you. The early days are the easy part. That first rush of attraction, the excitement, the thrill of newness, that doesn't take work. But eventually real life shows up. Careers change. Stress builds. Kids come into the picture. Dreams evolve. And suddenly, you're not the same people who fell in love. That's not a problem. That's the point. Because love that lasts isn't about staying the same, it's about growing together through the chaos. Picture this. A couple starts off deeply in love, full of energy and hope. But 5 years down the line, one of them is offered a job across the country. Do they move? Do they split up? Can their love survive the pressure of distance or the resentment of sacrifice? Fast forward another 10 years, and maybe they're dealing with the exhaustion of raising children. Or maybe they never had kids, and now they're wondering if they missed something. Then comes the phase where the kids leave home, or the careers slow down, and they find themselves alone again, just the two of them. And that's when a powerful question echoes between them. Do we still know each other? Long-term love isn't about avoiding these phases. It's about navigating them together. It's about choosing each other over and over, even when life keeps changing the rules. That's the reality. Love is not a straight line. It's a cycle of connection, disconnection, and reconnection. The couples who make it, they adapt. They stay curious about each other. They grow not just as individuals, but as a team. And if you ask those couples how they did it, one thing will always come up: communication. Not just talking, but truly listening. Not just venting, but trying to understand. Long-term love lives or dies on communication. Because without it, assumptions grow. Resentment brews. Emotional walls get built, brick by brick. But when two people are willing to be open, honest, and vulnerable, even when it's uncomfortable, they create a foundation that nothing can shake. Think about how often people avoid hard conversations in relationships. It's easier to stay silent than to speak up. Easier to bottle things up than to risk a fight. But silence doesn't protect love, it poisons it. Long-term love requires the courage to say, I'm hurting, or I need you, or even, I don't understand you right now, but I want to. And just as importantly, it requires the patience to hear those words in return. When communication becomes a habit, when couples create space for truth without fear of rejection, that's when real intimacy forms. And intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's the feeling of being fully seen and still fully accepted. That's what we're all looking for, isn't it? Someone who sees the messy, complicated, real version of us, and stays anyway. But here's the part most people don't expect. Love evolves. That early spark? It changes. It has to. The butterflies become quiet comfort. The late-night texts become shared routines. The spontaneous dates become intentional time carved out of busy schedules. But don't mistake that evolution for loss. That comfort is just as beautiful, maybe more. Because it's built on history. It's built on everything you've been through, survived, and chosen to stay for. The spark that started everything? That was chemistry. But what keeps it going is commitment. It's waking up every day and choosing the relationship, even when it's hard. Even when it's inconvenient. Even when it's easier to give up. And yes, there will be times you question it. There will be nights when it feels like you're on different planets. Days when the distance between you feels heavier than love. But those are the moments that shape a relationship. Not the perfect days, the hard ones. Long-term love is built in the trenches. It's forged in misunderstandings, healed through forgiveness, strengthened by effort. It's not glamorous. It's not always romantic. But it is powerful. It's the quiet confidence of knowing someone has your back. It's the shared glances that say, "We've been through hell, but we're still here." It's falling in love with the same person 100 times, in 100 different ways. And here's the part that's rarely talked about. Sometimes, long-term love requires letting go of the fantasy and embracing the reality. No one is perfect. Your partner will fail you. You will fail them. There will be disappointments, unmet expectations, tough conversations. But love isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. About choosing to rebuild after every storm. About finding beauty in the flaws, grace in the mistakes, and strength in the decision to stay. So, does long-term love really exist? Absolutely. But not in the way movies show it. It's not effortless. It's not always passionate. It's not a constant high. It's real. It's messy. It's alive. And the people who have it, they didn't just find it. They created it. Day by day. Brick by brick. Through every season of life. They showed up when it was inconvenient. They communicated when it was hard. They evolved as individuals and supported each other through every change. They gave each other space to grow. They fought fairly, forgave deeply, and loved with intention. And most importantly, they chose each other again and again. So if you're watching this right now, wondering if you're capable of that kind of love, know this, you are. But it won't come from waiting for the perfect person. It comes from becoming someone who's ready to build something real. Someone who knows that love isn't found, it's made. Not once, but every single day. And maybe one day, you'll be sitting on a porch, holding someone's hand, looking back at decades of life lived together. Not perfectly, but beautifully. You'll smile not because it was easy, but because it was worth it. That's long-term love. That's real love. And yes, it exists.